Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a bit of a makeup tutorial today and for something a little bit different. I thought I'd do a runway inspired makeup tutorial. I really love looking at pictures of the makeup looks that happen at Fashion Week. And so this one is inspired by Vivienne Westwood Red Label Autumn Winter 14, so this season. And it's a bit of a kind of slightly messed up English rose type look. So really pink cheeks, quite natural looking dewy skin, big eyebrows. They're almost kind of like really messy eyebrows, and then kind of like this kind of smudged pinky red lip, which I think is really cool looking. It's almost as if like, you know, you've just had a bit of a snog. I haven't, unfortunately. But yeah, this really cool kind of like slightly smudgy look. So yeah, just keep watching and I'll show you how it's done, and I hope you like it. Okay, so I'm going to start off by applying my concealer. I'm using quite a heavy duty concealer for this. This is you'll probably recognise it, it's the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer, and just using a brush as well to blend it in. However, what you want to do is try and avoid for this look using a matte finish concealer or anything like that, because you still want the skin to look quite fresh and dewy, even if you are using quite a full coverage concealer like this. I definitely have to use one of those because I have quite considerable dark circles under my eyes. So just also sort of covering up the side of my nose and my chin there. Okay, and so next I'm going to use a BB cream instead of a foundation. This is because it's quite a sheer looking look on the skin at the Vivienne Westwood show. I find the best way to replicate this out of my foundation collection is with a BB cream. I mean, if I'm not using a brush or a sponge or anything to apply this, when I'm using quite a light coverage foundation, I like to use my fingers just because I find it blends a little bit better. Okay, so next I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. The eyebrow look on this look is very dark. Obviously you can see I've got quite dark eyebrows anyway, so I'm using quite a dark brown pencil here. However, if you've got blonde eyebrows, obviously you don't necessarily have to use a dark brown. You could use just something that's darker than your natural hair colour. Okay, so next I'm going to use using a clear mascara here. You can use a brow gel and just brushing my eyebrows upwards so they look really sort of spiky and a little bit stupid right now. However, this is quite a messy eyebrow look, so just then using your finger to lightly kind of smooth down just the tops of those sticking up hairs. Okay, so next we're going to apply the false eyelashes. So what I've got here is some quite spiky looking ones that are on a clear band, and for this look you want actually individual little lashes. So I've used nail scissors just to clip those up into separate little spikes, then just using eyelash glue as usual, just applying them using the tweezers, a little bit of eyelash glue on the end, and then just like you'd apply kind of a full set of strip lashes but popping on the little individual spikes. I've sort of put started in the middle here just because then I find it easier once you've got one in the middle to start applying them either side and make sure your eyes are quite balanced out. So just carrying on here, I think I put around 5 or 6 on each eye just to get that kind of slightly spiky, messy look with the eyelashes. So now just to blend in the eyelashes a little bit more into real eyelashes, is a very light coating of mascara there. Being careful not to get too sort of a big clumpy eyelash look. Okay, and so next gonna put on my blusher. I'm using a very bright pink for this, but then I'm applying quite lightly because it's better to sort of build up the colour when using a colour this bright than it is to put too much on. However, this is quite a dramatic sort of pink cheek look, as you can see. I'm really applying this sort of in a way that it's kind of an unnatural looking, gives you kind of like quite a bit of a flush. So applying to the apples of the cheeks and then further at the cheekbones. And now time for lipstick. So I'm using a pinky red here and just applying it quite roughly to the middle of my lips. And then best way to achieve this smudge look, just use your finger to very gently and carefully just start smudging out from the inside out. And you can make this as smudgy or less smudgy as you want. I've just gone slightly beyond the outside of my lips for this to kind of get that kind of just been kissed smudge look, but obviously you can see from the pictures of the models on the runways that it was on some of them very, very smudgy and sort of like outside the natural line of their lips there. So you can sort of tone this look up or down with a lipstick. And then you can also build up the colour here, so you can be subtle or a little bit less so. So just popping a little bit more lipstick there and continuing to smudge it out. Okay, so next I'm going to put on some fake freckles. So I'm using my eyebrow pencil for this just because it's brown, so why not? And then just really lightly dotting that on over the bridge of my nose and onto my cheeks. And then I'm also using a slightly different colour brown, so this is more of a taupe coloured pencil here. This is an eyeliner, and again just dotting that on just so it looks a little bit more natural, because obviously if you look at someone with freckles, or if you've got freckles yourself, you'll know that not all freckles are exactly the same colour or depth of colour. And just finishing off with a really light dusting of powder just to set the freckles. Don't want to put too much powder on because this is quite obviously a glowy looking skin look.
So this is the final look. You got your big eyebrows, smudged lip, pink cheek, kind of spiky eyelashes, and then obviously the freckles that I've put on. I mean, this might be a little bit much for some people, but it's a great kind of look that you can sort of tone up and down. You can sort of have a really smudged looking lip, or just slightly smudged, like more of a stain looking, and then like obviously dial up the eyebrows, and you can, you know, put the freckles on if you want, or, you know, if fake freckles aren't really for you, then I can understand. I'm kind of loving them though, because I don't have freckles myself, hence why I put them on. But I'm thinking maybe I'm going on holiday soon, so when I come back maybe I'll have some fake freckles and just pretend that they're real. Who knows? I'm actually really liking the kind of bright pink cheek, so I think I might try that in my day-to-day makeup a little bit more. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. Bye.